Hey, Herman is here. This is my new tutorial how to build membership website, actually selling access to your files with Rolecommerce and Bricks Builder. You can use any page builder supporting role conditions like Elementor Pro, Divi Builder, Oxygen, Breakdance. In my case, I would like to use Bricks Builder. Rolecommerce is a pretty simple, straightforward, but powerful plugin to let you get customers and selling access to them. When you visit rolecommerce.com, you can see you can start for free with the Lite version, which has the core feature that allows you actually build entire logic and launch your business, SaaS as a business. We're going to use this stack of features, and of course, from the Rolecommerce King, I would like to show you the full set of features, its value, and it should be very good. Stay tuned and let's get started. Here I prepared a whiteboard and agenda for this video. We would like to start building a website for selling 3D models with download restrictions. Actually, download restrictions is the feature of King Plan, and we postpone this. And yeah, let's imagine that you're designing these 3D models, or your customer designing these 3D models. I would like to sell, right? That's why we would like to build a platform where users can visit this website first, log in, be able to download, actually have some restrictions that we can, upgrade these users to the next level, connect some payment provider, connect links and all necessary stuff, and of course conditions using Page Builder. For that, we're gonna use this tech stack. Rolecommerce, this is my plugin. User Role Editor, this is 100% free plugin to create roles. Bricks or another builder like Elementor Pro, Oxygen, Breakdance, as I mentioned before. Stripe or another payment provider which allows you to create payment links, and inside these links, the ability to redirect users to specific URL after successful purchase, okay? And advanced custom field, free version, 100% free version for that, or MetaBox or CPT, up to you. If you know already how to install plugins, everything else, you can check timestamps and select the part of the video you would like to watch. In terms of content, I prepared some GIFs to present models. For example, this one, like a diamond, just to be able to present what kind of potential models it could be. Also, we're gonna use categories and some specific codes that identify text, and for this text will be applied different colors. Some random content for models. Also, I would like to implement some restricted access to the ultra users. We're gonna discuss it later. For example, where it will be gathered like some model news or some content which is super private, let's say, and for high level users on this platform. As you can see here, I have a big items for me, just to make sure that I didn't miss anything. Some explanation why Rolecommerce, because it's my plugin, it's affordable, one-time payment only, and of course you can start using it for free, just a core feature. User role editor, because you have to have different roles specifically created for your needs. ACI, because we gonna manage custom posts, that's it. Page builders with role conditions, because we're gonna implement this logic on UI. Stripe, because I got used to use this payment provider. Good to mention, we don't need to have WooCommerce, ShortCart, or any specific plugin for e-commerce. That's why I called it Rolecommerce, because it's like a standalone plugin, and only you need is to have this plugin plus external payment provider. I guess that's it for now, and let's start installing our required plugins. For that, I created a new website, new environment. As you can see here, there is nothing at all, only Team Bricks. And yeah, let's do these steps. This is the plugin I'm interested in installing right now. Then ACF, this one. And we have to go to rolecommerce.com to install the plugin. We have to sign up super quickly, you can do it. And then later you can download the plugin, Lite version for free, and if you'd like to upgrade to have more features, you can select the plan. I'm gonna use King version. Once I'm downloaded it, actually I would like to install the latest version of King, install, activate plugin. Then I have to activate my license here. the license has been activated, I inserted it, and yep, that's the first steps. Let's make sure that the rest of plugins are activated. Okay, we're going to activate all of them and going to user role editor. We are hovering on users and user role editor. Conceptually, I'm going to create 3 roles: free, paid, and ultra. Free just have a basic access, paid advanced access, and ultra user is going to have access to everything, right? I'm going to click add role here, free user. Display role name can be free user and add role. Here we're going to make sure that everything is disabled. Okay, and here checkbox is important to enable hide admin bar, because this bar we don't need to show to anyone. I'm clicking on update. Yes, the role has been created. We're going to create a new one, which call like paid user, add role, the same, hide admin bar, update, yes. And the third one is ultra, and clicking here, hide admin bar to update. Incredible, we created 3 required roles we're gonna use in our platform. Then we go into settings. Here we're going to select new user default role free user. It means when the user created an account, automatically this user going to have free user role. Cool. And then we are going to role manager and going to this free user selection and paid roles selection. In this case, we are going to select our free users, like non-paid users. And here we're going to select our paid roles. So it means that these roles going to bring us money to our project. Yeah, that's why we select paid and ultra users. Save changes. Also, we're making it because we're going to track these activities on a dashboard in Rolecommerce that you can see here. We have several lines for paid users, free users, and expired users. About this a bit later. I'm going to Role Manager. This is the brain of this plugin, and we are going to set up some stuff here. First of all, I would like to click here on this users. Rolecommerce will allow to change user roles with these options. Okay, I'm clicking on Save Changes, and as you can see here appears some settings. So before we're gonna create a secret key. I can put whatever I want, or for example, I can generate a secret key which will be applied to this URL. It means that user role will be changed if the secret key is 100% match what's here in the system. I'm going to save changes, okay? And here the main settings for paid user. Let's imagine that we would like to set up revenue like, I don't know, 49. It means that when the user role change the role to paid and have an access, and this user paid us $49 on Stripe, we're going to track this revenue on our dashboard in Rolecommerce. Primary callable link means that the user going to have the role forever. Also, starting from Pro version of Rolecommerce plugin, you're able to set expiration links. For example, if you provide access for 7 days just to test or 30 days, you can set up revenue here and provide the link to payment system for 30 days. That means that when the user bought something and changed the role via this link automatically, I will explain later, then user will be paid user for 30 days, and after 30 days expired, become again free user. In my case, I don't want to overcomplicate, just let it be lifetime deal, let's say. And for ultra users, let it be 99, okay? Go into save settings. Awesome. As you can see here, 49, 99, sorry. Cool, let's go into our Stripe. I created a sandbox where we're going to create payment links. Let's create a test payment link, okay? We're going to create 2 products. First of all, like paid user access to advanced models, and let it be some picture. Then you can decide whether it's one-time payment. For example, in my case, it would be USD 49. Good to mention, if you're going to use recurring payments Of course, you have to mention it. And when the users cancel the subscription, you have to manually change role in your WordPress website. Right now, Rolecommerce doesn't support recurring payments. It's more about to sell in one-time payment, or for example, pay as you go, right? For example, if you sell access for 30 days, then access is about to end. The user can pay once again to have access for 30 days, something like this. In my case, it's one-time payment. I'm adding product. Okay, we created a product. We are going to after payment, and here settings redirect customer to your website. I'm selecting this field. I'm going to Rolecommerce Role Manager and copying this link, primary link, okay, and inserting here. It contains secret keys and which role is about to change. It means when the customer paid for our service here, then this customer will be redirected back to our website and the role will be changed. Maybe you ask, okay, maybe it's not so secure because it will be stored in the browser. No, there is a specific code which erases this link from the browser history. It means that it won't be visible to anyone. So this is the secret information. That's why you store it on your payment provider. Okay, let's create a link. And we are going to create the second one. Let's imagine we're going to have ultra user access to everything. Upload some image, for example this one, doesn't matter right now. Selecting here 99, add product, and then we are going to after payment here and going from ultra, copy primary link and paste it here. Okay, double check, change role, ultra user, incredible. We have two links. These links we're going to use on our pricing page. I will be back here on Stripe when we are building this pricing page. Go into our advanced custom field. Let's create a custom post called models. Go into advanced custom field, post types, and let's create models. Yep, going to advanced configuration. Here we are going to have only title, featured image. Then we can select some, I don't know, some stuff here, some icon, save changes. Go into field groups and create models fields. Okay, here I would like to have name will be as a title. Then we are going to have URL. Okay, and then we're going to have type. Would like to select here, select, and it would be type, model type, should be here free, paid, ultra. Default value would be, for example, paid. Description, maybe text area, model, description. Image will be a featured image, and here we are going to have categories, right? Also select model categories. Let it be human, things, vehicles, other. Cool. We created basic stuff, basic fields for our post, and we're going to apply it for our model. Save changes, and let's go to models here. This is a new tab, new menu. Add new model. As you can see, we have title. We have yeah, by the way, I forgot to paste here the image types, and we're going to change here. Let it be featured image. We're going to publish here. Yeah, for example, some image, some GIFs. Good to mention here, you can create any field you want just to be able to control everything you want. This is the power of advanced custom field, power of page builders, because you can customize everything you want and show later for users everything you want. For these users, you can show these files, these buttons. Yeah, this is the amazing part. Then the next step, I would like to create some pages where we're going to implement. I don't want to build like super UI or whatever. I would like to build super simple homepage. Maybe I will copy some elements from my old projects to to speed up the process. And then we're going to build logic for buttons, for showing elements, sections, and yeah, this is number 6. This is the most interesting part. Okay, let's create pages. Would it be home, right? Because without home, the website doesn't exist. And yeah, reading static page, home page as a first page. And then going to have a sign up. I would like to skip, I guess, login, maybe to combine it. Okay, login to, let's build on one page. Pricing page. Okay, publish. Thank you page. And models news. Model news. It will be a separate page with some access. Cool. Let's build homepage. Okay, it will be just a title, button, maybe some hero section for non-logged users. Just to present the following structure for pages. It should be the blocks for non-logged and for logged users, as you can see here, right? I have 2 options there. That's why I'm able to control some UI for users which are not logged in, or for my users who are joined the platform. And let's grab, for example, like hero section for a while. Let's make here, create some block, okay? Block for non-logged to acquire our potential users, and insert it here. Allow hero, yep. And let's adjust a bit, because here, as you can see here, some bricks stuff. Let's delete this video. We don't need it. I would like to copy, export these variables. Go into here to insert these variables. Select variables. Yeah, important, save. Yeah, and that's better. Okay. Let's remove this, and this we don't need. And let it be, for example, this section for 100%. I mean, Divi H. Yeah, would it be much better? Here we going to write like best 3D models ever, and here we're going to have, yep, hurry up. Let's join the website. And here I would like to make this option better and maybe bold. It doesn't matter right now. Okay, yeah, starting for free and no subscription. Let it be here. And here is awesome 3D models. Cool. And this button will be like, let's get started. Cool. And this button is going to direct us to sign up and login page, right? Cool. Let's check. Boom, boom, boom. Works well. Incredible. And going to build actually the sign up and login page. Let's reuse some block from Rolecommerce, okay, just to simplify, because it's not about making login forms and etc. etc. Yeah, let's grab some sign up form and the login form. Okay, I would like to remove not necessary stuff, like right now we don't need sign up with Google. Use, for example, login form. Yeah, let be login form sign up first. Okay, I'm going to delete this one, we don't need it. Use sign up form. Cool. Let me explain about the form, okay, just to double check the settings. We're going to have a bricks form, and we're going to have some fields here, and the most important part, actions. We're going to have user registration and redirect. You can select from this list. And then going to user registration, we're going to match our fields, which will be applied from this form to the fields. Okay, password, email address, first name, etc., etc. We set up auto log in user, because once the user redirected, the user should be logged in already and to use our platform. Then redirection, I would like to place here our link to test environment. For the login, actually the same. I'm going to have here some logic, but instead of actions, instead of user registration, sorry, we're going to have user login and redirect. Yep, about this signature, actually I prepared some code. When the user is logged in and going to this page, it doesn't make sense to show this page. That's why the user will be redirected to the home page. As you can see here, you can click on pause and I don't know, like check this code. It's super simple because it's like can increase the user experience. Don't need to be here for logged users, right? And let's test. Yeah, as you can see here, redirection works well. When I visit this page, right, I'm redirected to the home page. Cool. Let's test whether the form works. I'm going to here to insert this tag. And yeah, as you can see here, we have forms from sign up. Could be like Herman, 1, 2, 3, doesn't matter here. A password could be super. Create an account. And yeah, an account has been created. Cool. So right now we don't see any changes because we didn't implement the logic. And let's double check whether the user has been created. Yes, as you can see here, we have test 1 to 3, free user. Incredible. I wanted to build a menu, but let's go to create archive page. Actually, this is the products, let's say models page, where we are going to have the list of the models. Let's go to templates and let's build our header. Going to publish, edit with bricks. Again, to simplify this video, to speed up, because we're not about to build, you know, like UI stuff, I'm going to copy it from this test environment header here. I'm inserting here, for example, I would like to change it for, you know, like page background. Actually, okay, let it be dark. I didn't want to make it in dark, but let it be in dark. We're going to remove this image too. Superbook will be awesome 3D, and right now we're going to adjust everything here. We're going to delete this, and this. Sign up button, let it be here. Okay, cool. Sign up and login page. And then, yeah, menu. Let's adjust this part too. Going to back to our admin, going to appearance, menu, and let's create a new menu. Let's go add models, pricing account, and sign up will be as a separate button. Add to menu, save, and yeah, that's done. Going back to templates, okay, edit with bricks. And then we are going to have here, actually, yeah, this menu, this is fine. Let's start building simple logic for this button. Because this is sign up button should appear only for non-logged user, let's build some condition, okay? We're going to this button, conditions, and going to have here user login is logged out, or for example, is not logged in. Up to you, it's the same. Saving, and when I'm visiting right now the page, I don't see because I'm logged in, okay? And we are going to have here some action button to upgrade, for example. I'm going to here select like upgrade, okay? And I'm calling it upgrade. And it goes to pricing page, good. Cool, upgrade. More logic we can add because we need to show this button only for free and paid users, because ultra users don't need this. This is the highest user level on our platform, okay? For that, we are going to build this logic. User login is logged in and user role is free paid. And I'm going to add administrator, maybe just to be able to see this button for now. Cool. Save. So as you can see here, we have upgrade button. Right now we are our administrator, and let's check what's going on in incognito mode. Okay. Yeah, sign up button, and as you can see, we are in sign up, and I'm going to use our login form test kf.com and password. As you can see, we are logged in and redirected, and yeah, we have this button upgrade, which is incredible. Right now, I would like to hide this screen because we don't need it for logged user, and we're going to implement it super simple. Go into our homepage, edit with bricks, and then we are going to hide this element for showing this element for non-logged user. Okay, user login is logged out, for example, or is not logged in. Okay, and here we duplicate it, and for like logged users would be here is logged in, and then here we would like to change some stuff. I want to change the label here, welcome, then awesome 3D, for example. Here we can say hi and the dynamic tag username, for example, first name, and this should be here some message, you are and that'd be user role, your user role, and let's get started. Check models. You can remove it. Okay, that would be, for example, like a dashboard. Save. I'm going to have here going front-end view, hi, you're administrator, and when I'm going to incognito mode, hi, you're a free user. Cool. Let's build the pricing page and insert those payment links from Stripe here to this page. Once again, to speed up this process, I would like to copy from another test environment and go to our awesome 3D project, go into page, go into pricing, okay? And let's adjust this block. Paste in here, cool. And then we are going to sign this code because it was like an SVG. Okay, cool. For that, we would like to have like, okay, pricing early access. We would like to start from $49 should be here. Like price for one model. Okay. Access to all to let it be to premium models. Unlimited update, this unlimited downloads. I would like to remove it because we're going to implement something limited later. When our user visited the pricing page without being logged in, we're going to show this page create an account. Showing this button create an account because user has to create an account. And yep, this is the sign up login page. And by now, interesting part, here we are going to use our custom URL. But first, let me build one more block here, or Lite. And for, let's see, premium access, let's call it just paid, okay? Paid user for tutorial, and ultra user, but you can call these packages you want. And here we are going to have just some text, wow, and here to all premium models, unlimited updates, and here we're going to have, let's say, unlimited downloads, and we're going to have access to models news. Cool. Saving it, and let's insert our link for paid user and for Ultra. Go into our Stripe test environment. I'm going to copy this URL and insert it here. And for Ultra user, I'm going to copy this one and insert it here. And let's test it, okay? Going to update our page, reload, going to price, and as you can see, we have two plans. And let's select Ultra, for example. Yeah, as you can see, we are showing here some data, and which is well. Let's build a bit of logic here. When I'm not logged in, I would like to see create an account, right? This logic has been implemented, is not logged in. Then here button when I logged in. Then going to the next level of this cart. For that, as a free user, I have to see two carts. When I already paid user, I would like to have either the Ultra to upgrade for this number or price, or you can play around and create upgrade price. For example, when the user is already paid, and you can sell access for $50 for Ultra. Maybe we would like to build this logic right now. When we are paid user, we don't need to show these sections, right? We're going to conditions, add here user, okay, login is logged in, and user role is not paid. It means that free user is going to see both option, paid user is going to see only Ultra option. For Ultra, we are going level up here in our hierarchy. We are going to say user role is not Ultra. When the user is not Ultra, the pricing will be visible here. When is Ultra, then no option. Once again, when user is not Ultra, then it will be placed in here. When the user is Ultra, then this section won't be visible for him. What if it's paid user and the paid user would like to upgrade to Ultra? Maybe it doesn't make sense to charge 99. Maybe we would like to make difference for 50, for example. Let's do for specifically paid user, okay? We're going to duplicate this one, Ultra, and here we show when the user role is paid. We're going to have here $50. Pretty the same stuff, but for in Stripe we're going to implement one more link here. Great. And here for Ultra. Okay, let's adjust a bit of logic here. For that, we're going to delete for now because we are making it inside the block. And let's figure out. Actually, let's return. Sorry, user role is not Ultra right now because we're going to show it for non-Ultra users. For Ultra, it will be like, for example, yeah, the same. I just would like to build the logic and then later I will show you. And here we're going to have for Ultra, copy conditions, paste conditions for Ultra. And we're going to have here the text. Your Ultra, no need to see the pricing anymore, okay? You got the idea. And in terms of pricing, go into here inside and for paid. If it's not paid, we are showing it. And because when it will be Ultra is not Ultra, then this block completely hidden, okay? Then for that, we are going to have just also additional logic. Sorry, role is not Ultra, and here is paid because we would like to show the upgrade option, for example, when the user purchased this plan. Let's update, and as you can see here, I'm a free user right now. Going to homepage, I'm a free user. I'm going to pricing or upgrade button, right? I'm going to admin panel, and let's change the user role we have here to paid. And let's see what happened to test. Going to incognito. As you can see here, we have a bug. We're showing two options, but we need to show only $50. Going back to our builder, and let's figure out what happened. Exactly. We have to select here is not paid. Let's save, let's go. And as you can see here, we have only $4.50 to upgrade because we are paid user. Going back to admin panel, and let's test with Ultra. As you can see, you're Ultra user, no need to see the pricing anymore. The logic is clear, I guess. Let's revert to free user, and as you can see, both plans are visible here. Let's create one more product, here one more link, okay? The product will be upgrade to Ultra, access to everything, okay? And should be here 50. And here after payment, we are going to implement this logic to this link to. So paste Ultra user here, okay? Create a link. Then let's insert this link to our button by now for this. Cool. Let's test. By now, I'm clicking here. Yeah, I didn't insert for pro version, sorry. Going to back to payment links. Paid. Going to insert here buy for Ultra. Once again, just to double check. Yeah, inserted. And here also inserted. Cool. Going to incognito and to test. Click in. Yeah, awesome. Let's go to the Rolecommerce, and I would like to test these links. As you can see here, our free user tracked, and which is fine. And yeah, let's go and buy our product. Let it be, for example, paid version, okay? By now, I'm going to insert like some test data. And then I'm going to paid, okay. Yeah, it's confirmed, and I'm going back to our homepage right now because we didn't set up a thank you page. And as you can see, we are paid. Going back to our dashboard, and boom, our first revenue for $49 as a paid user. And yeah, this is incredible feeling, to be honest. Now we're going to pricing, and when we would like to upgrade Ultra user level, then we are going to pricing page and we can do it. Okay, let's test in terms of a redirect URL. By default, it's a homepage, and we are going to implement some thank you page logic, okay? Then in parallel, I would like to open my homepage that I can copy the content, okay? Let it be here for logged users, and whoa, and we'll be like, thank you. You can say you're awesome. And now let it be, now you are a, and here the button go to models. Let it be. Yep, let's test it one more time. We're going to our actually pages to copy this thing. Okay, going to Rolecommerce, Rel Manager, redirect URL, and you're able to set up failed redirect URL, for example, if happens something wrong. Save changes. Once again, return our user to free, and let it be, we would like to remove revenue. Let it be like a free, okay? Yeah, it's empty. And we are going to buy it one more time. User right now, I'm going to upgrade. I'm going to, let's buy Ultra to test. Click on pay. Boom, now you're Ultra user. When we are going to our admin panel, right, we're going to see 99 revenue. Let's upload right now super quickly some of our models. I'm going to upload here GIFs and some files. I'd like to create models. Let it be human, and then we select from media library something like this. Okay, and then model file we're going to have, actually I have to upload or see this one. Yeah, human, let it be like this. It should be free. And model description, I would like to generate like some sentences, okay, if you don't mind. And category human, let's publish it. Cool. And let's add some more to present. The same for this one, and like other, publish. I guess that's enough. We have 9 different models here. Some of them are for free, some of them are paid, and we're going to build the cart of like listing from these models, and then we're going to implement some buttons which users can download, which users have to see upgrade to be able to download this, etc, etc. We have a page models, and we are going to implement some template for that. We're going to add new template, models archive. Could it be like archive, publish, add with bricks. Going to set some conditions to this template, like individual and models. Cool, saving it. And I would like to grab also from the previous test environment where I demonstrated books. I'm going to grab it here and of course redo. Copy, inserting it here. Models, 3D models, unique models, doesn't matter right now, these models. And yeah, the most interesting part is here. If you know about query loop, if you don't know, this is super powerful instrument in Bricks. I know, like in Elementor Pro 2, where you can pull data from your backend, actually from ACF, from this post, and display it on UI. Super powerful, useful, and let's adjust it here for our models. We have a card. This is the grid, and yeah, let's update. First, query loop. We are going to create type post models because we created it. And then, as you can see here, we have persons, vehicles, X, character, our 9 models. House right now, no worries. And we're going to adjust it here. First, let's remove it. And here for image, we are going to use our dynamic data. And it will be here imaged, featured image. As you can see here, wow, already is beta. So we pull all, actually fetch all data from our ACF post models. Then here title is clear. We grab this name of the model. Moreover, we can make like some model static text and then define the name. Here we are going to grab advanced custom field description to pull some information, but it's, I guess, too long. We can set up some limits. Let's say 25 words and like some 3 dots button. 3 dots. In this label, we're going to set up the type. It shows us the actually related type. Cool. Let's update. I would like to, yeah, maybe update these buttons. Sign up to start. We're going to see here the user login is not logged, obviously. Upgrade an account I would like to use when the user role is free, and most important part, and the dynamic data going to SF type equal paid. Let's check. But first I would like to change our user role to free user to test it, everything. Yeah, a lot of different testing, but yeah, it works. Okay. Going here, and for this paid stuff, we have upgrade an account, and we use the logic or the same actually. User login is logged in, and role is free, and dynamic data model type equal ultra. It means either the post is paid or ultra. The free user is going to see buttons upgrade an account, right? For free models, as you can see, no buttons. And let's update it. For download book, here I would like to remove everything, start from scratch. Download the book button. First of all, let's here upgrade the dynamic tag, SAF file URL to be able to download. And here we are going to implement this logic. User login, just to double check that is logged in. Role is free, let's say, and dynamic data model type equal free. Yeah, as you can see here, specifically for a free model, it's able to download. And yeah, I can download this. As you can see here, I downloaded just, which is incredible. By the way, let's add also, before just updating the buttons, let's add just a category, right? Category, not on the on this level, but here under title. Cool. For example here, and I'm going to remove this absolute position because we don't need it at all. We're going to have a static. Yeah. And let's change color, for example. Let it be here. Cool, incredible. Here is, we have type, but we don't need a type. We have to use category, right? Sorry. Oh. Category. And here in this we are using type, right? Type. That's correct. Double check. Yeah, other things, human, vehicle, etc. The buttons. We have to understand that download model, the model can download users like ultra, everything should download, paid only free stuff, and paid. Free users are able to download only free. This is the super tricky part, but super interesting. When it's free, model is free, every user can download it, which is fine. Or when user is logged in, user role is paid, and dynamic data SCF will be type equal paid, then is able to download. In other case, for ultra, it won't be possible. Let's switch our user to paid and double check if it works well. Cool. Right now, as you can see here, we have for paid buttons download models, for free download models. For Ultra, we have to have a upgrade button, but for that is later. When it's Ultra, the models should be, yeah, buttons doesn't work right now. Let's update this logic for Ultra. Once again, when it's free, every user, free, paid, and user is able to download. Or when it's paid, model is paid, then only paid user is able to download and Ultra user. Exactly. This is the Ultra user right now. Yeah, check models. As you can see here, free, paid, and for Ultra, we have to add this logic. Or, correct. User login is locked. Maybe it looks complicated, but it's not so complicated in real life. Yeah, just trust me. Well, once you did it, you're gonna understand how to handle everything. But particularly, you're able to control everything, even for specific user. For example, if I'm like using user email, like dynamic data, just a super quick example. Dynamic data, let it be user email. So for specific user, you can show like Easter eggs or some custom stuff. This is incredible. Going back to our things. Okay, user login is logged in, user role is Ultra, and dynamic data type is Ultra, then I'm able to download this. Yeah, as the Ultra, as you can see here, it doesn't matter which type is it, I'm able to get it. Let's double check. I'm going to change our user to free. Right now, I'm able to download only free. The rest I'm not able. I'm going to set up paid. Right now, I'm able to download paid, and free stuff. And for Ultra, I'm able to download everything. We have some issue for paid user because on Ultra type, we don't have button upgrade account. Let's fix it. Okay, we're going to upgrade an account here, and let's check the logic. First of all, for a free user, when it's paid, then you have to click on this upgrade account and upgrade account. Or when the user is Ultra, I have to click on upgrade account. That's correct. And then I would like to add one more logic. When the user login is logged, probably we can refactor it and don't use user login is. Maybe we can use user role just to simplify the flow, but to be able 100% to make sure that it works, I would like to use it right now. User role is paid, right? And dynamic data type, model type equal Ultra. Then I have to see this upgrade account button. Yep, this is perfect. This is the completely perfect logic. Let's double check, of course. Switch to Ultra, that we don't miss anything. Yeah, download, and back to free user. Cool. Yeah, incredible. And right now I'm a free user, right? When I would like to download this model, I have to go to upgrade my account. I didn't paste the proper link here. Let's go. Yes, here we have to select pricing page. Going once again, reload, upgrade account. Yeah, it works well. Let's imagine I purchased access as a paid, right? I'm going back to models, and right now I'm able to download this thing, right? It downloaded, yeah, it's downloaded. And for Ultra is super interesting model. I would like to buy it, but I have to upgrade my account. I'm clicking on upgrade, And for example, I upgraded it. Going back to models, and yep, super simple. That's the key concept, how you can build the platform where you can sell access to your models, components, I don't know, like articles, maybe some useful stuff, schemes, codes, templates, whatever you want, whatever you prefer. And the power is that you can build whatever you want. For example, for ultra users, I would like to put in the header some picture. Let's imagine some picture. Let it be, I don't know, like this face or this spinner. Could it be as an option? Just to test, super quickly. I'm uploading it here, and I'm going to select condition when the user role is ultra. Let's say this icon will be visible. As you can see here, I'm ultra user. When I switch this user to even paid, icon disappears and upgrade account appears. And actually, less in, I guess, in 2 hours of building this logic, you're able to launch your SaaS platform to sell access. A few words about this plugin, because I built it for myself. I didn't find any solution that would fit my expectations. That's why I'm sharing this solution to you, because for me it worked super well, super flexible, stable. Yeah, let's back to our advanced stuff. This is the next day of recording this tutorial. Super complicated, to be honest, and yeah, you can support me by pressing the like for this video. Okay, I would like to work here right now on the colorful stuff for these tags, actually for types and category. For that, we would like to implement the following logic. We have to define with data attribute what kind of text is included in this tag right now. For that, we're gonna use this type tag, right? Go into attributes and let's create, for example, data ACF type, right? And here we put dynamic tag model type. It means that we're gonna implement some CSS styles for this data attribute, which will contain different categories. We're going to CSS, and what should we do? Root, for example, let's say data ACF type or type ACF, already forgot, ACF type, let's copy, this is the best way to do. And then equal, for example, ultra, right? Then we're gonna make text white, as you can see here, already changed. And let's say, as an example, background red. Right now, when we update the bricks and go into front end to see it, as you can see here, for ultra we have different color, which is incredible. So we can customize the rest of types. Let's copy this, and for, let's say, for paid, it will be like blue, for example, just to demonstrate you. For paid, blue, for ultra red, for free green. The same I would like to have for categories. Super easy to do. We can actually go into this category, place here the attribute data ACF, and here dynamic tag from ACF categories. We can adjust this code here for CSS, go into here, and then put here, instead of a type, we would like to copy this one for 100% match, paste here, equal, and let it be things. Yep, as you can see, here's work pretty well. But let it be yellow, and here black. For the, let's say, other, could be gray. No, here we're gonna use white. Here we're gonna use gray. Okay, just like other. For human, let it be pink. Sorry, here we're gonna use white. Here pink. Yeah, but it is black. Black. Yeah, and what's missing? A vehicle, the last one. Vehicles. Okay, and it should be orange. Oops, orange here and black. Yep, let's save. Cool, and yeah, right now we have a colorful palette. Based on design, it's not good, but in terms of opportunities, you can define the color for specific text in tag you gonna implement here. Let's imagine you have tons of different models, like 200, 300 plus, etc. And for that, it would be great to have some filter, maybe by search by name, or just have a quick buttons like free models, paid models, and ultra models. Let's implement this. We are going to we are open our bricks again and going to search for filter, search, let's say here, let it be here. This is our filter. Let's define the width. It will be visible for us. Maybe we could use some styles. Let it be white, I guess. Background black. Maybe some border. Radius 12 pixels. Yeah, that's fair enough. And we target our query loop here, cart. Cool. Placeholder, we're gonna use search by name. Let's test. Yep, it works, but it's not so good in terms of text. I could use typography white too. Let's go back to front end. It works well. Vehicle. Yep, incredible. Next step, we're gonna use some buttons to sort by free, paid, and ultra. For that, we use filter again, and here we have select. Then we have target query card, action filter, source custom field type post. Then meta key, we're gonna use some meta key from our advanced custom field. We are going to our admin panel, going to ACF, going to field groups, and here this is the meta key. I'm going to implement this button based on the model type. Copy this, go in here, put meta key, and then should be cool. We have ultra here. Yep, exactly. Implement some styles because it's not visible right now. We're gonna add here, yeah, maybe like this. Okay, and of course width, it's too much right now. Border 2. I'm doing it super quickly without classes, etc., without custom CSS code, just to demonstrate that it works. Going on view and front end. And yeah, we have a here selector, and we can filter by clicking on these buttons. For example, paid free models, and ultra models. Incredible. Even more, we can select ultra and search by name. For example, X, right? This is the power here for bricks. Yeah, definitely. Going to next steps, I would like to skip this for now, and we are going to implement models news. Actually, let's imagine that it will be a feed from posts specifically for ultra users. For that, we going to have a archive page where all these posts will be listed on this page, and the design for a single page for the post. For that, I'm going to pages, and yeah, I have this model news page, which is fine. They're going to bricks, templates, and add a new template called models news, and select type, archive, publish, and let's work with this template. It's 100% empty. Let's set up like page background because we are going to use dark mode. Okay. Cool. And let's create super quickly the structure of this page. For that, I would like to reuse, I guess, this block. Why not? Just to start. And then we're going to remove these steps. We don't need it. We don't need filters. And we can call it ultra fit model news. You are incredible, my dear. And we can put here like first name. Then let's work a bit of design for this card. For example, I'm going to use like a div, and this will be post div. I'm going to use the class post div. Yeah, this will be flex, and let's create like this card where we can have content from left side and the picture from right side. For that, we are going to use two more divs, one div, two div, and they should be like split post div half, and here also half of that. Okay, then we're going to have a layout like this. Then we put these blocks here, and for that we're gonna use 50% width. Yeah, maybe let's increase a bit, like 660. Okay, let's make some borders for this type of card. Border should be like this, solid, and let it be, I don't know, white with 12 pixels radius. Let's check. Yeah, nothing here because content is empty. Here we're gonna use content. Here, picture. Let's add some placeholders here. Okay, we're going to use heading, for example, and some description, basic text. Cool. For that, to not overcomplicate, we're gonna use white color on this section level. Then we're going to have a flags here as a column. Row could be like this, and here we're going to insert an image. For now, doesn't matter. For this image, I would like to have 12 pixels too. Here I would like to center it. Yeah, what we have, let's check. Beyond front end. Okay, nice. And I'm going to add some paddings because right now it's ugly, right? We can use here on the card level like this, and maybe a bit more, for example, to make it more beautiful. But right now it's not so good. We can, like, between the content, we can balance it here. Yeah, maybe 24, it's too much. Let it be like 18. In our case, I would like to add also the link to the post. Here we can make the whole card, but yeah, let's simplify it and add some button. Like view post. Here I had a class main button, probably not the full width button, right now aligned like this. Yeah. We are going to use also query loop. That's why it will be like this, and the list of posts, and we would like to lock it for free users, for non-locked users, and only show this content specifically for ultra users. And I'm going to wrap here this option here, make it a bit like spacing, and I'm going to go, because I would like to have this ultra feed models news, like information about this page, and this going to be ultra. That's why we're going to select here this div or block. Maybe it's better to use convert to block. Yep. And going to conditions, and when the user role is ultra, then show. If not, then it won't be shown. For the rest of users, I would like to have something different, right? I would like to place the big button as a paywall, right, to upgrade the account. For that, I'm going to here put the text. It's only for ultra users. For that, rest of users, and we're going to implement this logic. User login is not logged in, or because we're going to implement this logic for non-logged users and for logged users, but not for ultra. And user or user login is logged in, and user role is not ultra user. This is the clear point, I guess. And let's save. And I want to have one more button right now from the homepage, this one, like to upgrade. And we gonna redirect user to pricing page. For example, this one. Going to model news and put in here. Cool. Let's get started. And please upgrade. And we can here differentiate the logic for non-logged users and for already existing users. For example, here would be for non-logged, and here would be for logged. For non-logged users, we're going to say user login is not logged in. That's why we're showing text here, create an account. For logged users, please upgrade, and we're gonna have here user role is not ultra. That's why going from above, here we have a block where we define the logic to whom show this content. Here user, like non-logged users, here logged users, and not ultra users. That's why we are going down, and here for non-logged users, and here for logged users, but not for ultra, only for free and paid in this case. Okay, let's test what's going on there. Yeah, before testing it, I would like to go to template settings, conditions, and apply this logic to individual page to models news. Going to save, and of course we are going to our incognito mode to our currently paid users. Okay, going. And as you can see here, this is only for ultra users. That's why I have to go to upgrade. I'm not sure that I put the right link. I guess no. Let's double check. Yeah, correct. We have to use pricing page. Yeah, and when I see this message, something should be interesting here for ultra users. I'm clicking on upgrade, and I'm going to have some ultra upgrade to ultra users. Let's check what our ultra user can see here. I'm going to admin, going to this user, going to change this user to ultra, saving it, reload the page, and yeah, you're incredible, my dear Herman, and this is your content, super secret, and etc, etc. I would like to create a new post like incredible secret new news, and gonna generate some contact with my favorite tool, Raycast, like this. I want to set some feature, doesn't matter right now. I'm going to use this one. Cool. Publish. Let's add 2 more. We created 2 posts, and I would like to make a query loop on our archive page for model news. Cool. I'm saving it, reloading, and let's implement. Go into this card, post div, clicking on query loop. Yeah, we have a bunch of this. Then go into post type, and let's work with dynamic content. Instead of I'm heading, I'm using post title. Yes. Instead of this placeholder, I would like to use post content and limit the words, for example, to 25, right? 3 dots. You have to make it compact. For the button, instead of link, I would like to use dynamic data and here post link. And for this image, instead of the placeholder, I'm going to use dynamic data featured image post from post. Let's fix this hello world issue. I don't need this article anymore. Saving it. That's cool. Right now we have our secret articles. Going to use this post, and right now it looks like a you know what it looks like. Let's fix this. I'm going to templates and create a new template. Model new, single colon it, then single, publish, edit with bricks. And let's build our template again. General, page background. Yep, here everything is okay. Then we're going to add some, I don't know, like some previously created structure. We're gonna work here for that. Okay, the idea is to hide everything right now, like literally everything, and not showing anything to users except for our Ultra. That's why I'm going to use here on this level, on the highest level of the block here, yeah, on the parent level, I would like to set conditions. User role is Ultra. Here I would like to put actually like secret article, but here could be that category, right? By the way, we can, I guess, insert it will be uncategorized, but anyway, let it be here. For heading, we're going to use post title, and for, by the way, we don't need this section right now, and I mean, like we can remove this, yeah, condition. Like content should be here, description, we don't need it. We can insert here, like we don't need it too. We can use just a post content. Post content here for the content, typography, this one, white, and then we don't need it. And here, yeah, exactly. This will be a like paywall. This paywall will be visible for non-logged or for logged users and not Ultra. And we can put like maybe you try to read, even like post title, let's say like a spoiler, news, which is forbidden for you. And let's populate some content here because right now it sucks. Populate content. I'm going to use single post page, and it could be like whoa news, right? Apply preview. For that, I'm going to use condition, right? For post type, post. This is super necessary to do. And then again, populate the content, save, and here apply preview. By the way, I made a mistake here because this should be grabbed from query loop. That's why instead of just a heading, I have to use this single like post title here Yeah, I did it wrong. And for categories, I had to use taxonomy categories. I forgot how to do it. Well, block. Okay, let it be. It doesn't matter right now. For this one, right? And for the content, let it be with a bit less, like this. Let's remove this. Correct. This is like the blog, post title, and yeah, we can make some adjustments here, but it's not in this tutorial, okay? And yeah, right now it's changed this design, and this is fine. When I visit this URL as another non-logged user, let's check. And yeah, only for ultra users, create an account and please upgrade. Let's actually update the logic, because right now I don't like it because 2 buttons, and for me as for non-logged users, it's a bit confusing, right? Here, create an account for non-logged users. Yeah, and here for logged users, I should use user is login. Correct, it should work right now. Yep, create an account because it's only for ultra users. Let's test on our existing user, what's going on there. I'm going to open admin panel right now. I'm going to user and change the user role to free. Yep, no content here. For paid user, the same should work. Yep, no content. And for ultra user, yep, works. Actually the same for post. And to paid user back, and no information, only you try to read bow new sales on market news, which is forbidden for you. This is only for ultra user, which is fine. I like it. Yeah, I'm ultra user and I see this content. So that's why you can build so many different things. It's up to your imagination, what you want to display, what you don't want, and you can play around, and yeah, 100% flexible. That's why I love this solution. Going to next steps, I would like to adjust Rolecommerce, showing you kink features and update the logic for downloads button and then create when we implement download restrictions. This is super interesting. We're gonna update this logic and we're gonna hide some download button when the user reached the limit of downloads. Step by step. Let's go to user URL statistics. Once you install kink version of Rolecommerce, you can have settings here and a bunch of different settings. I set up free user, paid user, and ultra user as a user URL statistics. I'm clicking on Save Changes. And right now on the dashboard of your WordPress website, you can see this nice widget which shows you the number of registrations based on today, yesterday, last 7 days, and even delta based on previous 7 days, 14 days, etc., etc. That's why you are aware what's going on with your project, how many signups you have, and yeah, super useful. And this is nice because this is the raw data from WordPress, from your database. It's not like curved data from Google Analytics or from an external tools. Yeah, this is cool. Then we have here settings, secure settings, enable admin role auto-deletion. There is a case when you can see in your WordPress website some unexpected admins like blah, 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 and it has role administrator. That's why you have some gaps in your WordPress website. Even if you use some security plugins, it might cause this issue that some administrator injected in your WordPress. To avoid this, you can enable this setting. I would like to present to you how it works. It means when it's on, any further administration will be deleted immediately when it appeared in your WordPress website. Even you, as administrator, you're not able to create another administrator. Let me demonstrate. I'm going to, for example, create this one. Okay, doesn't matter. Admin and okay, doesn't matter. Administrator. Okay, and add user, and you not going to see it at all. It will be automatically removed. That's why you prevent any fraud action from inside. Okay, this is important to enable. When you would like to add a new administrator, just go here, disable it, add new administrator and enable it back. Then I would like to go to secure downloads. This is super powerful instrument that allows you to mask your real URL to the file and provide access only for specific users you're going to select. Type in the secret folder. By default, this is the secret folder, and I'm going to use rows like free, paid, and ultra. I can set up format, and I have here some exclusion. For example, if I would like to make this content for free to everyone, I have to use this word, exclusion word free, in my case, in the file name. That's why these rules will be ignored by the system. And of course, failed redirection URL if I would like to redirect the user who is going to try download my file somehow without any permissions. Let's check how it works in media. When I open this media file, I'm going to this, for example, vehicle GIF. You can see here, this is the secured link created. When I'm trying to download it, for example, here, right, it's generated a specific URL, and this file is stored right now under the new path, as you can see here, secret folder. And when I'm going to download, I'm downloaded and download counter goes up. It means even on Rolecommerce dashboard, you're going to see fail statistics. In one place, you can see the real data of usage of your files, like how many times it was downloaded. If you store your files, for example, outside of WordPress, there is a secure links functionality which can mask your real path via the specific and secure parameters. I would like to secure this, like double secure, let's say this path. I'm going to say here like vehicle, and I'm selecting my users. For example, this should be reached only by paid user, let's say paid user, and ultra, yeah, not free user. I'm creating the secure link. It's generated, as you can see here, some cloud secure download and some ID. So unfortunately, you're not able to change the parameters, I mean permissions here, because it's ID generated already. Let's test how it works, for example, for paid or ultra user. I'm going here to copy. I'm going here. Yeah, I'm ultra user here, and I would like to download it. Yep, it's downloaded. It's fine. Cool. Let's see. Yeah, counter 2. I'm going to update my models post because I would like to insert these secure links right now. I'm going here to models, looking for vehicles instead of just default URL. Yeah, I would like to use secured one. Then going back, for example, spinner or GIF, copy here, going to spinner, upgrade. I updated all links in my post models. Right now it's protected, and let's build the next logic. Download restrictions, how it works. Let's go to our Rolecommerce settings and enable this feature, enable download restrictions. Save changes, new tab appeared, downloads logic. I would like to select roles for which I want to apply some restrictions. Let it be everything here, save settings, and the nice window appears with settings. For example, for free user, I want to have a restriction for this user per month, for paid user also per month, and for ultra user, no limits, for example, but I show you for months too. When you see this 0, it means that there will be no limits for downloading. For free user, let's set up like 5 downloads per month. For paid user, could it be like 25? And for ultra users, will be unlimited. Same settings. Of course, I can put some failed redirection URL. When the user reached the limit, the user can be redirected to pricing page, for example. When you go to users, you can see here the new action, right? 5 per month for free users, which is fine. I can manually reset this when the user, for example, sent you to PayPal or just asked, maybe you can provide me more access, and you can control the number of downloads per user here. I'm going here to select paid, right? To demonstrate you. Here we're going to have 25 per month. And when we select ultra user, unlimited per month. Here in settings, you can use either 0, right, to set up a limited number of usage, or just don't have these settings at all here. How to display it for the user, for example? Easy. We are going to rolecommerce.com right now, to documentation, and here we have download restrictions, and we have here the shortcode. I would like to copy this one, and I would like to insert it on a model. So opening here, then let's say we're going to have here some shortcode, insert it there. Cool, that's cool. We have some information. Let's make it white, let's make it center, and we're going to show only for locked users, right? Or user logged in is locked in, and user, yeah, actually that's it. Yeah, going to see models, and right now your download usage, like, no limits. Good to mention, in our post I inserted secure download links or secure external links. It means that the system, the plugin itself, will detect the downloads via these secure links. If you're going to use like default links, the counter won't work. You have to understand this. And let's test. For example, I would like to grab this model, right? I'm clicking it here, I'm downloaded it, and the counter +1. Because it's ultra user, I'm not so interested in. I would like to change this user to free. Let's see for limitation what's going on there. Free user, okay. And one from 5. Then I would like to download this one, for example, this one, 3, 4. Let's check 4 and 5. Correct, 5 out of 5. And if I would like to initiate downloading, I'm not able to do it. I have to upgrade my account. But right now there is an annoying button, download the model, but the I have a limitation and I have no message that I reached the limit. Maybe we can implement some conditions for that. Definitely we can. Let's go for a while to Rolecommerce again, and in docs section here we have Rolecommerce user meta params, and across this logic we can use conditions. Let me show you what's going on here. I'm copying here Rolecommerce download per day, and we implement this logic for free users right now. And I'm going to, by the way, there is a nice screenshot how you can use this example. User meta, and I'm showing right now, no worries. Open this one, cool. And let's imagine that I'm going to reuse this component to show some alert. Now let's make it, for example, no reached limits, and style it like white and background like this. Then we go into conditions, dynamic data, user meta, then we insert this variable rs downloads per day. Let me expand this a bit, equal 5. Yeah, right now it doesn't work because I missed it, not per day but per month, because we set up limits per month. Sorry about that. Saving it, and yeah, it works. Cool. This should be interesting right now. In terms of buttons, we can apply these conditions too. I'm going to select this download button, and here I would like to upgrade this logic. Here, clicking on add new logic, it has an or, and we're going to say user login is logged in plus user role is free and dynamic data user meta key equal like this, but per month. Let me copy it. Equal 5. No, not equal, it should be less than 5. Less than 5. In this case, when the user is logged and is free and the counter less than 5, then I'm able to show this button. When it's equal 5 or more, no. Let's check. I'm reloading the page, 5 out of 5. And yeah, button appears because I guess we didn't update this logic there. Correct, because here applied the logic for free user and it's only free. That's why I'm removing it from here, I guess, for now. And here I wanted to add dynamic data specifically for free user. ACF type free. It means that when user is logged in, free user less than 5 and post has this free type. Let's save and check. Yeah, it should disappear. Incredible, that works. Let's double check and manually reset the downloads here per month. Okay, I resetted it, and when it's 0, yeah, I'm able to download it again. The same for upgrade account button. It means that when the download button disappeared, I would like to implement the logic that instead of download button, upgrade button appears. I'm going to upgrade button, and here, yeah, the same. User is logged in, user is free, and when it's paid, it's okay. User is free, ultra is okay, that we discussed. User login is paid, and we're going to have or when the user login is logged in and user role is free, right? And dynamic data, I copy in this stuff, right? Downloads per month less than 5, and then no, not less than 5, equal right now, because we reached the limit. And I would say more or equal, because sometimes, for example, if you change the tariff plan and then go back, maybe you're going to have the counter more, right? That's why we prevent this potential gap. And yeah, let's test. I would like to download 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5 out of 5, and yep, upgrade an account. Boom, incredible. So that's why, again, you're 100% flexible to do whatever you want. Let's double check if we didn't break the logic for paid and ultra users. So go into our admin, change the user to paid. Go in here, we have 5 out of 25. Here, upgrade an account, download, this everything is okay, this fine. And for ultra, here is everything is perfect. The last thing I would like to implement for these buttons is the logic for paid users, because it's only for free users. For ultra users, we don't need to implement anything, because we're going to provide unlimited access to all of our files. And then for paid users, we decrease from 25, I guess, to 7 as an example that we can test it quickly. Go into Rolecommerce, downloads logic, decrease here to 7, save. Maybe we can disable it for ultra user, save, because we don't need any limitation for that. You have unlimited downloads, which is maybe better message for our favorite users. Let's build the logic around paid users right now. Now back to these buttons, download models. Okay, once again, go in here and check what we have. We have to remove here paid, because we're going to implement separate logic for that. When user is logged and ultra and free is able to download, user logged and is paid, and ultra user, yeah, is able to download. Actually, I'm removing it here also. User is logged in is ultra and equal ultra. Okay, and then we have this and then we have this logic with counting. We have login, free, and less than 5, or user login is logged again, user role is paid, dynamic data. By the way, this is the great exercise to implement different conditions across one button. SF type equal paid, and dynamic data user made a key less than 7. Plus we have to add condition that the paid user is able to download free files too. And for that, we're going to set here not equal ultra, because free paid is okay, but ultra, please ignore. Let's save and see what happened. Yes, I'm and switch your user to paid. Here, paid user 5 out of 7. Download this model and download some free model, for example. Send out 7 out of 7, and yeah, button disappears. Instead, we have to show upgrade account. Go in here to this logic, and this logic works. User login, paid user, and not equal ultra, and we have to use this one too. Let me update. Here we update too. I would like to summarize what we have here and maybe refactor a bit. For example, user login is logged, free user and paid. We have here, like duplication. User login is free and ultra. We can use here not equal free, right? To simplify this flow here. We don't need this one. It's better. Then user logged in is paid and equal ultra. Okay, we show definitely. Or user login is free user and has this limitation, and user login is logged in, user role is paid, and copying this dynamic data equal more 7. By the way, we would like to implement also the notification for that. But first, let's check if it works. Yeah, upgrade account button work. Incredible. And for that, I would like to use also or dynamic data the same more equal, more than equal 7. I would like to here update to more than equal 7. Cool. I guess that's it for now. I know this video is huge, maybe a bit complicated, but definitely if you play with these settings, role conditions, and using Rolecommerce, you can build whatever you want here. And the beauty of this that these buttons are not just, like hidden on UI. The power of modern builders is to grab this information from backend. So that's why you won't be able to see in Inspector any downloads button right now. Let me demonstrate. As you can see here, nothing, only button upgrading account. This combination of modern page builders like Beaver Builder, Elementor Pro, Oxygen, Breakdance, and Rolecommerce is amazing. You can literally do your SaaS business selling access to articles, to content, to templates, to codes, whatever you want to sell. And I hope this video was super helpful to understand new capabilities of Breaks Builder, new capabilities of Rolecommerce. Once again, Lite version is free. It's more than enough to launch your business, like for articles, for restricted access. If you want to support me, you can grab any of this plugin. It's one-time deal. Hopefully that's it. Thank you for your attention. Like, subscribe, and share this video with your colleagues. Thank you so much. See you.